she stays with me. Some days turn into weeks. Some nights go without sleep. When you're in love, I won't let it go. It's my rock and roll. It's the feeling that keeps me alive. Once in a while, you'll find the time of your life. It may not be right, but never the wrong time. So do what you like. She lays with me. Some days turn into weeks. Some secrets you can't keep even from yourself. So I let it go. Sometimes it's best to know, and true colors will be shown. You can't hide your feelings. Once in a while, you'll find, keep having the time of your life. It may not be right, but never the wrong time. So do what you like. Don't waste my time. No. Well, I thought you knew. I won't waste my time anymore on you. She stays with me. Some days turn into weeks. Some nights go without sleep when you're in love. Time anymore on you, 'cause she stays with me. Some days turn into weeks. Some nights go without sleep when you're in love. Yeah. This is a feel-good song. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've taken away all of my pain. What a way to spend an evening alone with you by my side. All of the days you spent away, I was sure that you'd come home now, but what do I see? It's cool to say it now, that you are safe and sound. You make me feel. Can you make things real? Can you make am I supposed to go on, leave you this way? Why don't you come around and save me, 'cause I'm drowning? Can you make me feel? Can you make things real? Can you make me feel good? Lady, you're my favorite, and I've never felt so great. How have I been so lucky to say, oh, why don't you come around and save me, 'cause I'm down? Can you make me feel? Can you make things real? Can you make me feel good? Can you make me feel? Can you make things real? Can you make me feel good? Yo. Thank you. This next song is pretty new. It's called Tell Me. And tell me I didn't do everything I could for you. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. And tell me you didn't see everything you meant to me. It all went wrong. It all went wrong, 'cause I had it with your habits and threw up on the mattress. You're such a bad actress. I know who you're trying to be. You will turn to ashes. Need a smoke, but you're matchless. Happy is when you're hapless. Yeah, whatever happens to you. We met in the sun. You should burn, but you won't. Don't tell me I didn't do everything I could for you. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. Tell me you didn't see everything you meant to me. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. I know you haven't come around yet. It's 4 o'clock and you're in bed. I'm wondering if you're half dead. I'm wondering if you're still alive. You gotta give up the crutch and throw your hands up. I won't let you bring me down. And there's a box by the door with what you came for. I need some patience and a little bit of time. But tell me I didn't do everything I could for you. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. And tell me you didn't see everything you meant to me. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. One careless mistake, yeah, brought me to my knees. One careless mistake is all it takes. I could for you. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. Don't tell me you didn't see everything you meant to me. It all went wrong. It all went wrong, and it's all my fault. Oh yeah, it's all my fault.
Hello, and welcome back to another Potluck, your everything and anything talk and entertainment TV show. My name is Laura Hartman, and I'm your host. And you just watched local artist Jay Burden, who is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, how long have you been doing music?
Well, I started playing music when I was really young. About 8 years old is when I got my first guitar.
Okay.
And just started playing with friends and bands, and it grew out of that, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
so a long time.
So when did you start, like, really presenting yourself out to an audience and writing your own songs?
I started writing songs just right away, as soon as I picked up a guitar. But I think the first place that I really started playing out was at Jimmy's Old Town Tavern in Herndon.
Okay.
Jimmy's has an open mic there every Wednesday, and they've been doing it since they've been open, and a really good group of people down there, and they're very supportive, and I started playing there many years ago, and just kind of branched off and started playing other shows, and about, let's see, a couple, like 10, 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
Wow.
Almost. Yeah.
So is this a full-time thing for you, or is this like a...
It has been. I mean, you know, music is a, you know, there's waves of different things. It's not easy to be a full-time musician, especially in the Washington area. But it has been my main source of work and income for, you know, sometimes in my life, and it's been a lot of fun.
Oh wow!
You know?
Yeah, you're doing what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
So you started a festival called Jam Brew,
right?
Which is going to take place in September and then the first week of October of this year, and it's been happening for the past 6 years. So some of you already may know about it. So tell us about that. What was your inspiration to start that? And what have you been doing to really get it going?
Well, I started it. There's a lot of live music in Herndon. I grew up. There's a festival there every Friday called Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live, yeah.
Yeah,
been there
which is a wonderful thing. And they've been doing it. They've been, you know, ever since I was a kid. And I would grow up. I would go and listen to the bands. And when it got time for my bands to get up there and try to play those festivals, it was not really geared towards original local music.
Right, so like top 40 pop, stuff that's already on the radio. Right, yep.
So our focus is really about supporting original artists who write their own material, and like I said, you know, especially around here, artists who do that, you know, it all comes out of their own pocket, and they really have to try really hard to make their own recordings or to get into a nice studio, and so it's a real effort.
Sure.
And we just want to try to give them a platform, give local artists a platform to spread their music among you know, a large crowd, and we try to attract as many you know, artists as we can, and bring that sort of atmosphere to that stage.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So does this take a place along? I know Friday Night Live starts like around August.
I think they just started.
I mean,
yeah, they've been going.
The summertime,
they go
normally.
May to around Labor Day, and Labor Day is when we take over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
wish I had known that. you
Yeah.
know, So,
Yeah.
so how are you getting the word out about your festival?
Sorry.
Sorry,
Go
and
ahead.
you have enough, like, you know, for this year? Do you need more musicians to?
We have a couple of spots still open that I'm going to try to fill.
Okay.
We try to keep it, current, and whichever bands are really, pushing really hard right now to get their local
Sure.
music out, and we've advertised in places like On Tap Magazine.
Okay.
And we try to spread the word among the community. Whenever I play a show, I'll talk about it, and just really amongst the Herndon community and the Herndon crowd, we really talk to a lot of the neighbors and everything to bring them out. And,
Oh, very cool.
yeah,
very
real
cool.
community event.
Yeah. No, I mean, like the Friday Night Live is, it was a nice. You get people from outside of
over the
Herndon.
place.
They come in from all over. I have friends. We, gone up there just to hang out. Bring food or whatever,
Yeah.
or you can get food and drinks there. And yeah, so that's a great place to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So what have been some of your challenges and along the way trying to get this festival going?
Getting the word out has been difficult. Anytime you say local music, people don't necessarily equate that with, oh, I want to go see this local act. But
Right.
But our focus and our determination is to show that there are really great artists in this community.
Yes.
You have several artists on your program that are local and great, and we want to let people know that there are really wonderful musicians
Sure.
that they can not only come and see at our show, but that are playing at different bars around town, that are playing in DC, that go
Right.
up and down the coast, and really trying to promote their art.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're also, when you're doing that, you're supporting the community.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're
Yeah, we've got
really getting involved in, they're probably going to restaurants and just, it's good all around for everybody.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's a real community event. We have a lot of sponsors that are local sponsors. Some small, some large, and we really try to just incorporate that sense of community into what we do.
Oh, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So who are some of the artists that you have lined up for this year?
Well, we've got Ted Garber coming back.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
I'm not
familiar
familiar with him.
Well, you will be soon. He's fantastic. He's been there every year.
Oh, wow.
And he is just a tremendous performer. Shout out to Ted. And we've got Black Masala, who is a band that typically plays in DC, but we're going to bring them out. We've got Ja Works.
Okay.
We've got They Call Me Piano.
Yeah, who we had on the show not too long ago. She's awesome.
And a handful of other really great artists like the Dusk Whales and a band called Yum,
Okay.
which are fantastic. I love watching those guys play. They're really, really talented
Yeah, I
musicians.
think I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. So yeah, really just, there's so many vibrant, wonderful musicians in this area. And when we first started, there really wasn't, I didn't really see anybody shining spotlight or anybody focusing on, people who were specifically just writing their own stuff and being original.
Sure.
And now, not because of what we're doing, but just lately in the last few years, I've noticed that there is a growing support for local music and
Yeah.
local local things.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Actually, you have the underground music. You know, I used to run a film and music festival.
Oh, wow.
So I loved watching, you know, the indie music. I did music videos, and I loved watching all the original music, because a lot of it is similar to what's out there already, but they added their own flavor, and some of it was even better.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and very creative. So
I
yeah.
agree.
So when I see like, you know, independent artists, I'm like, wow, you know, this is really cool, and I like to have the opportunity to listen to what they have, you know, so
Yeah.
so that's awesome.
And it's nice to see that, you know, you, just like you said, you recognize that they are in the similar vein as to what is out there, but they're the ones who are driving it. They're the ones who are, you know, really pushing and really doing everything they can within their means to promote themselves.
Sure, yeah. And with you know, with the internet today, there's so much more opportunity for you know, independent artists now, which is pretty awesome. You know, even to making their own music or you know, recording rather.
Recording. I mean, you can use an iPhone to record these days, and that's all you really need. So the possibilities are limitless, you know.
Yeah. So you have a couple of music videos, or one music video, or what do you have?
We have a couple. I recorded an EP a little while ago at a local studio called the Bastille Studio. It's in Arlington, and from that we recorded. We've done 2 videos from that EP.
Okay.
And one of them is called Feel Good, and then the other one is I Still Love You.
And one of them we showed during the first part of the show.
Yeah, that was one of the songs that I was playing.
Yeah. So, so what's next? So what do you envision for this festival? You know, because I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work too.
Sure. Well, we just hope that you know, it catches on. And people get involved with the idea of it, because that's really what we're promoting is the idea of coming together to support local artists. Yeah. So we hope you know, to grow, you know, our fan base and our numbers, and invite people to come and have a good time.
Okay. Now, do you ever go to Jam and Java in Vienna?
Sure.
And do you ever perform there and get? Yeah, have you talked to those artists to get to come to your?
Sure, yeah. I've been to Jam and Java a bunch. It's another great venue.
Yeah.
I mean, not just around here, but Jam and Java is known as one of the greater venues just on the eastern seaboard and all around the country. And they're doing really great things. I haven't reached out to them to see, but maybe if they're watching, they can. Give me a call, and we'll try to get some coordination together.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you see the festival staying in Herndon, or do you ever like think, oh wow, wouldn't it be cool to kind of like go other places, or are you all about like supporting Herndon, which is a great thing?
Well, Herndon, the town of Herndon has given us the platform to be able to do it here, but you know, like I said, the possibilities of taking it elsewhere and spreading just that focus, so that it's directed and focused about local music. Yeah, we could go anywhere. We could go Loudon, maybe. Loudon is really, you know, starting to boom.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
With not only just you know, the growth of residential, but you know, there's all sorts of things happening out there.
Sure.
Yeah, we'd love to take it. You know,
other
anywhere.
places.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So at the festival, will you have like if you're going to like a concert at the Verizon or Jiffy Lube, they always have like vendors selling T-shirts and CDs and whatever else. So will you be doing that? Yeah,
we have T-shirts. We work with a really great T-shirt company, local T-shirt company called Studio One Printing.
Okay.
There's some good friends of mine, and they've printed our T-shirts in the past, and they do, occasionally they'll do like live screen printing, like at a festival.
Oh, wow.
And,
Can they personalize it?
Well, it's not quite like that.
Okay,
they just, they take the orders and print it right there for you. It's sort of like a made to order type of thing.
Sure.
But perhaps they would be interested in coming out to do something like that. And yeah, we have different vendors that come out. We've got a law firm that actually comes out and offers, you know, quick advice if anybody has any, legal questions that they don't really want to reach
Right.
out and necessarily to a lawyer, but has some questions that they'd like
Oh, wow.
answered or something like
Okay.
that, and they've been a
Okay.
big support for us.
Uh-huh.
We have, like I said, local companies. Duck Donuts has come out before and sold donuts.
Oh, wow.
We're involved with RecycleLife.org,
Okay.
which is a charity, nonprofit charity run by two brothers who have both had heart and liver transplants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so they started this foundation a little while ago, and they've actually been on board with us ever since we started, and they've since got their organization towards helping other families who are going through the same thing that they went
Right.
through.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have, I take it on your website you have links to all of that
Oh, yeah.
during year-round or just during the festival?
We'll have a new website up pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the Jam Brew website is jambrew.com.
Yeah, jambrew.com.
Jam Brew, don't forget that name.
BREW.
Put it on your calendar for the fall, September
right.
and October, right? It'll run all through September.
All through September.
Every Friday
and then
night.
Every Friday in September, and then it'll be October 1st. We're having a sort of an Oktoberfest type of
Oh.
event that's going to run all day.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So that'll be like on a all-day Friday or a Saturday?
All day Saturday.
All day Saturday.
So it's the last Friday, I think, is the 30th of
Okay.
September, and then the next day is going to be October 1st, and we're going to run the event from 12 to 10.
Okay. And then the Friday night ones will be from what time to what time?
From 6 to 10.
6 to 10. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
I
wonderful.
love
Thank
your
you for having me.
performance.
Oh, thank
and,
you.
I hope we can get you back and get
I'd
Piano
love to.
back and anybody else and have a little jamming
We will do that.
thing going. So
Yeah.
if you're just showing up, make sure you catch us on the web at www.potluck-online.org, and make sure you check out jambrew.com and jburden.com music. Wait, Jburden Music?
Burdenmusic.com.
Jburden. Okay,
Yeah.
great. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you next time.